My god, I don't have a voice. My voice is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. My name is Marjana. Today is the most important day of my life because it's the day of the Alex Warren concert. You can tell from my voice that I am not able to speak at all. Like, my throat is a little bit swollen. Of course I get sick right before the Alex Warren concert. It's been the only bright light in my life for months. It's honestly just a sore throat. Have to do my May TBR. Can you believe that we're already in May? That is insane. January and February were so slow. Then the end of February, my dad had a stroke, and then suddenly, bam, March was just so heavy. Now we're in April, halfway through April. I want to give you this video early because I won't have the time to film towards the end of the month. This is my May TBR. I have my journal here, my trusted journal. I am aware that I need to give you a full flip through of my previous journals because I feel like they are, looking back, they are very creative. But every year when I do these journals, it's like I love them, but they seem ugly to me. Only when I return to them in the next few years, I always think, oh my god, I was so creative here. So, doesn't matter. Anyway. So this month we do have low priority. Okay, so I have fantasy or historical. Fantasy, I have 3 books. Historical, I have 1. So technically I should be doing fantasy. I think I'm going to go for the one that I think is going to be a DNF. It's going to be the Bone Houses. The less books I have to read, the better it is. See, I also thought that my sci-fi pick was going to be a DNF, but it wasn't. So I could be wrong. I'm giving it a chance. If I like it, I will read it. So the Bone Houses, I have low expectations, therefore I think I will be pleasantly surprised. Next up we have Reader on Hall. I only have 2 books left from that list. I'm so excited. I want to finish this list. I am so done. And the last 2 books that I have, I actually am not looking forward to, but I will have to read them. Now, there is a reason why I've been putting off these 2 books. It's because, first of all, they're absolutely massive. Second of all, I don't know. I don't not think that they won't be for me. What I am so confused right now. I think they might be for me, but I have my doubts and hesitations, okay? So, first we have The Crimson Crown, fairy tale retelling, the evil queen or whatever her name is. I think she's the protagonist in here. And this book was given to me by my sister. I don't think I will be able to buddy read it with her because she's not gonna pick it up anytime soon. But I could pick this one up. Or the second one is one that I have an arc of. It's Daughter of Chaos. It would be fun to read something about gods and all of that. I was so excited when I got this as a proof copy at Yelp. I was so excited, but I don't know why that excitement kind of waned. I just, not that I wanted the free book, I also wanted the free book. I think it's been on my shelf for so long that I'm just intimidated by it, and knowing how Yelp 2024 purchases went, I was more likely to DNF a book than to actually read it. I'm going to be putting this one for a later date because I actually want to get through The Crimson Crown, because this is the one that I'm most hesitant about. I think I'm going to challenge myself and I'm gonna read this one first. On my wishful TBR, we have 3 books left. I am going to be choosing the one that I have put on my TBR for April and March, but I don't think I will get to it, to be honest. So I'm just going to be transferring it to May. If I get to it earlier than that, then it's one less book to read in May. I'm not going to force myself to read the other 2 books. Network Effect by Martha Wells. I think this is book 5 in the Murderbot Diaries. Either way, it's the longest one that I have to read. Alright, romantasy. Speaking of romantasy, I'm currently reading The Night and the Moth. I am maybe 60 pages into it. I will be transferring this to May. Currently, I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to force myself to read it because I am trying to not stick to my TBR anymore, because I know that I posted a video about March, April TBR. However, I am in a reading slump and I need to mood read, so I will transfer this one to May. But if I read it earlier, again, that's fine. No worries about that. My friends and I are also starting the Iron Flame Buddy Read, so for our book club. So I will be putting this one on my TBR as well. Now, I'm going to choose 2 prompts and we are going to try to find a book fitting those 2 prompts. And after that, I think I also have 1 book that I want to talk about. Thriller, horror, mystery, and light cover. Thriller, horror, mystery. I'm gonna check my shelves because I don't think I have a thriller, horror, mystery book. Okay, so I have a romantic horror called Tenderly I Am Devoured. A romantic horror where Saltburn meets For the Wolf. After her betrothal to a local hedge god goes wrong, a girl must join her with her brilliant yet arrogant childhood rival and his alluring older sister to save her family's legacy and herself from ruin. I'm not gonna lie, I tried reading this 2 months ago. It was not really for me, but it's the only thriller, horror, whatever that I have. I'm going to try it. If it's not for me, I'm going to DNF. Light cover, my god. Okay, this one I have to think about. Oh, I hope you know. Okay, for the light cover, I have two options. One is to reread A Promise of Fire by Amanda Bouchette, which is one of the books that I want to reread, that I've wanted to reread and finish this series. However, if we are talking about rereads and finishing the series, I do need to finish The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. So I think before I start a new one, even though I'm really excited for it, I'm going to finish this one. Speaking of finishing series, I need to get a move on. I can either read Ice Like Fire by Sarah Raj, which I really do want to. However, I've only got one book left in this series that I've not read yet. It's The Beauty of Darkness by Mary E. Pearson. I did read The Dance of Thieves. So I kind of know, I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know what kind of ending it has. And I'm going to be reading this. I need to read it. I need to put it on my TBR because it was on my to read or unhaul in 2025. And you know what? I'm not unhauling this. I need to read it. Okay, I have some really big chunkers, to be honest, on my TBR, but I genuinely think we can do this. I'm not really intimidated by any of these. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books, plus Wishful, plus Low Priority, plus Not Sure. So 9 books in total. Big stack. I think it's doable, especially if I read this month. If I DNF this one, and if my Not Sure or Low Priority TBR book is a DNF as well, that would be too easy. But I honestly don't mind. Like, I can read up to 15 books a month, some months even 19, so this is some easy reading for me, especially because Iron Flame is a reread, so I wouldn't really mind. It just depends on how much I'm gonna be working. And also, oh my god, I just forgot, I just remembered, next month my best friend is coming and we're doing a big trip, so maybe I should get a head start, you know? Smart. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you join me on this experience, adventure, whatever, and I will see you next time. Enjoy.